What's up, guys? It's Tanner Vlogs here. I'm back with another vlog, and today we're just going to do a little ride around truck vlog. Right here's a little pop hole. First going to shake like crazy, but we're going to do a little ride around truck vlog. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about a few things that I should possibly do to this truck. First thing I'm thinking about doing, if it's like horsepower mods or whatever, is maybe camming the truck, just because it's an old truck. It'd probably be, it would definitely sound nice, and it would add quite a bit of horsepower. I don't know what cam to go with. I don't know what would be, like a really good cam for this truck. But I've been looking around at some cams, thinking about camming the truck. The truck has decent horsepower right now. The truck, I believe, is still a little bit out of time, and I definitely need to get that fixed because it'll kind of idle a little weird. And then whenever I go to stop in my driveway, the back tires kind of still keep on spinning or whatever. Some people here, so let me turn this off. Alright, sorry about that. Some people walking. Didn't really want to be trying to focus on the camera and then, run them over. That probably wouldn't be too good. But as I was saying, if I was to cam this thing, maybe I can get some recommendations from you all on what cam I should go with. And this truck, it does have quite a bit of horsepower, as it says, but it is still a little bit out of time, which I did trade my car for this truck. So I got a pretty decent deal out of it. It did need some things. I was aware of that whenever I first test drove it. When I first got it, I was aware that it did need things. So definitely thinking about putting a cam on it. And I don't really know what else I want to put into it horsepower wise, because I do want the truck to have, just not a little more horsepower. I do want it to have quite a bit more horsepower, but I'm not going to try to make it some racing truck. Obviously, it would be nice to have a pretty quick truck, just, not necessarily daily driver, but, I probably would daily drive it with a cam. Horsepower mods that are going to hopefully be on it. I do understand that it's going to drop my gas mileage down. I complained about the gas mileage in my old truck all the time, and now that I kind of realize it, it wasn't a lot. It was just that I was kind of spending money without really, understanding how much I was spending and how fast I was wanting the mods to go on the truck. Now I kind of understand that it does take time, especially if you're working at like a minimum wage job or whatever. It does take time for these horsepower mods to, be purchased and to come in. A cam could cost like $200, and as of right now, I can't afford it just because the stuff I did to the truck. I haven't really did anything besides the spark plug and spark plug wires. But I put gas in this truck. I filled the tank up a few times. Put new wiper blades on it. I did put rock lights on it. That was the first pretty decent custom installation, and I actually liked them. I liked them a lot. See, as you guys can tell, it has that little hesitation in it whenever I go to pull out somewhere. I think the lighting is terrible right here. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that fixes it. That's a little better, but it's going to get worse right here. Hopefully you guys can see me decently, But like I was saying, the truck does have hesitation. Like whenever I push into the gas, it'll kind of act like it wants to die. The spark plugs and spark plug wires did help it quite a bit, actually. It helped it. It just kind of gave it a little tune-up. I changed the oil, so the oil kind of helped it quite a bit too. I don't know how long that oil's been in here. It didn't really look too bad, but I did put fresh oil in it. I put a new spark plug and spark plug wires. You guys seen that video, and I put that on it. It did tune it pretty good, but the guy that I bought it from said it did go out of time, and he tried to fix it to the best that he could. I just don't think it was really good enough, so I'm probably going to take it somewhere, have it properly fixed. That way the truck doesn't have as much hesitation, and hopefully it might help my gas mileage a little bit, because to be honest, every time I pull out, it'll kind of act like it's flooding itself. So I don't I don't really know if that would be like a factor into the whole gas mileage thing. It probably isn't. I'm just over exaggerating a little bit, but anyway, I hope I can get that fixed pretty soon, and I'm gonna do a lot more stuff to this truck. I'm for sure gonna get the body fixed up on it. Body needs some repairs, as you guys seen. It does have rust. It's got it don't have much rust on the frame. Like, it's not a whole lot to worry about. It does have a small rust hole, which I do agree with. I mean, rust holes aren't bad. Even, you know, small rust holes, after a few years, they can keep on eating away at your frame. If you do not fix it immediately, it can eat through your frame, and I mean, it can cause the frame to crack, or to I mean, the frame can literally snap if it gets too bad. So I definitely need to get that fixed. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's probably an 8-inch long kind of little rust mixture, and it's just one little rust hole. So I can fix it, but I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to take it to like a body shop or something of that nature. Just I know it'll cost me quite a bit of money to try to get all the rust holes repaired, all the rust, you know, fixed away from it. It'll cost me quite a bit. If I don't end up doing that, then I know the bed, I can easily replace the bed by going to Pull Parts and finding a really good or decent bed that didn't have any rust. But I still have, you know, that cab corner. It's got a pretty good sized rust hole. I could get, I mean, there's nothing I could really do there unless I just want to spend, you know, days upon days trying to take this cab off and put a brand new cab on it. That would probably be dumb on my part. But it would take me a lot of time, and it would take me probably maybe not as much money as just getting it fixed. But it'd probably be a whole lot more work than just to let someone else fix it professionally. That way I ain't got to waste so much time doing it. So hopefully I can get all these things fixed. It's not bad. I mean, the truck is drivable, and it does have some good horsepower. I think stock, the 350 motor in these run around like 220 to 240 or 250 horsepower. I can't remember what exactly RPMs that horsepower maxes out at. I'm not exactly sure on that, but I know it has like 300 to 350 foot-pounds of torque, I think. But you guys can look up the specs of a stock 350 motor, and it'll pretty much tell you, you know, around the average of what they make. So hopefully, first horsepower mod I want to do is definitely try to get a cam for this, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to go with yet. So if you guys have any recommendations, just let me know. I'm definitely going to try to put one in it, and then maybe replace, you know, bigger things as I go on, make a little more money. I can try to put a whole lot more into it, horsepower wise. I know I've heard K&N cold air intakes aren't the best to run on trucks, but my buddy does have one on his, and his truck doesn't really seem to have any effect on it. So this one right here is a throttle body injection. I'm not sure if they make a cold air intake for that. I think they do, but I'll just have to look more into that. I'm not exactly sure. I think they do, but I mean, they pretty much make, you know, stuff for everything. But I guess we'll just have to see. If I do get a cold air intake, I'm definitely going to do some research, because I want to see what cold air intakes are good, and if they are good for, you know, a 350 motor, or pretty much any motor. I mean, I had one of my 5.3 in my old Silverado. It never gave me any problems at all. It wasn't a K&N, it was a Spectre, and it never gave me any problems at all. I actually loved that cold air intake, and it felt like it did add a little more, you know, throttle response to the truck. It kind of helped it, you know, it helped it with gas mileage a little bit, but the way I drove it, you know, typical teenager, I guess, it didn't really help too much. I was a little bit of a lead foot, but, you know, it is what it is. I do plan on getting some aftermarket headlights, because these are kind of crap. Looks like the previous owner may have tried to do a little smoked headlight kind of theme, you know, on the front. and looks like you just may have spray painted it with a little bit of black, and I don't think it looks good at all. I'm gonna get some clear aftermarket lens because these also are really bad, like yellow. They're really bad, and I could clean them, but there's pretty much no use since some of them have, or the bottom two have spray paint on them. So probably gonna replace those, put some halos in it, and put some LED headlights in it as well. It's got smoke tail lights. Those actually look pretty good, but I'm gonna put the LED tail lights in it, and we'll see how all that goes. My rock lights are actually good that I got from MIC Tuning or Mick Tuning. The only problem I seem to have with I do have an Android phone, and the only problem I seem to have is with the app. The apps that I've downloaded two. One's BLE Dim, and the other one is RGB Remote. That's the one that it recommends me to download. That's the one where I downloaded the QR reader code, like a barcode reader, on my app store, and I used that to read the code that it gave me on the box. If y'all are familiar with that, if you've ever bought rock lights before, I tried reading it. It read perfectly. It took me to RGB Remote, but RGB Remote doesn't even pull up a single Bluetooth device whatsoever. BLE Dim does pull it up, but it will not connect, like, at all. So I've reached out to MIC Tuning. I asked them, I did tell them that the product was great. The lights shine very bright, which they do. They're on blue. Whenever I hook up the ground, it does show blue. And they shine very bright, but the apps just do not work, and they reach back out to me, and we'll try to see what I can do. Maybe see if they can make an app, or, you know, update it, just something. I can see what I can do with that. So you guys, hope you guys like this video. If y'all can, go down in the comment section below. Let me know what cam y'all want to see in this truck, what horsepower mods you want to see me do to this truck, and I'll definitely try to get on that and make this a nice daily driving truck. So, once again, guys, if you like the video, please leave a like, go down in the comment section, and let me know what y'all want to see done to this truck. And yeah, guys, hope y'all have a good day. See you in the next one.